Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good. We were just talking about how Megan's a little bit better. She had pneumonia this week.
Oh,
Yeah, that was rough.
Well, and you were sick.
Well, and yeah, I've been
Both of you.
sick since I
sick
saw
too?
you guys last. Yes.
What is going on here?
Yeah, well, I think mine was just hanging out with kindergartners and first graders at the elf shop for 2 days straight.
Hey, you know, I did that too, though. Kindergartner. Well, yeah, kindergarten and first grade. I didn't get, knock on
you
wood.
came out unscathed.
I didn't get sick.
Anybody check off any of those Christmas activities we talked about?
We went
this
No.
past week.
we went and drove through the lots.
Oh, you did
in
it.
Branson.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. The,
So cute.
the-
Top of the rock.
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the golf cart?
Yeah.
Oh, you did that before the weather turned terrible. That was
Yeah.
smart.
Well, no, it was kind of rainy that day.
It was, and they had like the things on it to make sure you didn't get wet. Which also I was like, well, this makes sense because when you went through the cave, I was like, if we didn't have this on here, we would be probably drenched.
Well, that and, yeah, just chilly, you know. But I want to do that because that looks like a good time.
It was so cute.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, I think I made cookies on Saturday. I can't remember.
We are making gingerbread houses and doing cookies tomorrow with the boys.
You know, I didn't do a gingerbread house this year. Last year at Target, they had football
I have to go
stadium.
pick that up.
They have like football stadiums.
Oh, they have everything.
And it was so cool.
Yeah.
And so that's what we ended up doing last
Yeah.
year instead of like a gingerbread house. I mean, Parker
Yeah.
thought it was totally cool, but we haven't done that this year. I'm slacking.
The elf brought gingerbread little buildings to our house.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
Lane was like, I don't really want to do that.
Really?
So, but Gavin did his, and it's still on my.
Lane's the Christmas one, isn't he? Like he loves Christmas?
Is, but I don't know. Yeah, we've just never done gingerbread houses.
Well, I'm not a
It's like
fan because number one, he just sits there and eats all the candy, and then
Yeah.
number two, the little candy balls bounce all over, and then they're all over the
Yes.
floor, and
Do
then
you
they're all over
make
the house.
the gingerbread yourself, or do you go buy the kit?
Oh, no.
Heck no!
Okay. I just wanted to make
Do
sure.
you make yours?
Oh no!
No, the
Have you
kids.
met me? That
No,
would be crazy.
it's the kids
that
all
would
the
be
way.
Like,
Oh no!
oh no!
Like who would do that to themselves?
Oh, that
I'm
sounds
sure
terrible.
there are lots of people that would do that to
And
themselves.
then frustrating
I wouldn't.
because would it work? I'm always like, does it really work? And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, surely it probably works because everybody does it.
Everyone
Right.
does it.
And then like Gavin's is still sitting on our kitchen countertops. Like, how long do you leave that there?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Right?
I would toss that out.
I know.
Yeah.
Toss it out.
Kind of cute, but
All right.
No, but you know what? I bet our elves will bring the gingerbread house kits tomorrow. I think that's a very easy thing.
Yeah. Our elf this morning was swinging on our mistletoe like a wrecking ball. It was really funny.
Like a wrecking ball.
He was really clever this morning.
Well, our elves, when I went into the kitchen, hadn't moved yet, so I left the room.
oh, good.
And when I came
So they
back,
could-
they had moved. They'd moved.
Yeah.
I mean, and no one else was awake, so that must have been the kicker.
Yeah, all that magic.
yeah, ours is getting a little
they-
mischievous.
Really,
I need the blender and the ice maker.
Oh, funny.
Well, our ice maker sits on our counter. I guess I should clarify. He's not like in the freezer.
Oh, gotcha.
No,
well,
that'd be really funny.
ours one time earlier in the week had chocolate chips, and a little sign that said "Oopsie Poopsie."
Oh,
He was funny this
Parker
week.
loved that.
He was
I'm-
funny this week.
I'm hoping my elves are hearing us right
Yeah.
now and taking notes.
Wouldn't that be nice?
As the last week of Christmas, because I feel like they're just not as fun.
Yeah, they
As
lose
they lose their
they lose their sense of humor. as
They're
the-
probably sad
the
because
month
they know
goes
they're
on.
getting ready to like leave.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
it's getting
and,
close.
I've
That's
noticed that when Cody is over, they tend to do more fun things.
Well, that's nice. See, they are
Trying
trying to impress him.
They want him to stick around. I like come back next year.
Come
Yeah.
back next year, please, please.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
fun. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, but
Yeah, it was.
We're glad you're feeling better too. Gosh, both of you.
Monday was so bad. Like I got to work, and I sat down in the classroom, and I was like,
I shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
something is not right. Like something's not right. I felt
But you weren't contagious.
yeah. So I've heard some people say with pneumonia you're contagious, and I've heard some people say that you're not contagious.
Oh,
Like my parents were like, "No, you're not contagious." The
but I mean, you didn't cough on the kids, right?
Well, that's my thing. I was like moving away,
Oh shoot.
trying not to cough because I'd had.
So that's
cough.
why Lane's sick. I'm joking. Lane's not sick. I was joking.
It's like I wasn't with Lane. Oh my gosh,
No,
no.
I'm kidding.
But I had a cough for like over a week. It was gearing up to like be 10 days with the cough, and it was getting worse. And so I was sitting there and I felt dizzy, lightheaded. I felt like my chest was tight. My upper back was like in pain. And I was like, something's not right. And so my boss came in and I was like, listen, like, here's how I'm feeling. And she goes, well, I can't tell you like to stay or not. Like, you know how you feel better. I'm done there, by the way. Yesterday was my last day.
Hey.
But yeah, that's a whole other thing. But
On to new things.
on to new, bigger and better things. But I was just like, okay. And then she left the room and I looked at the other two and I was like, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You shouldn't
like,
have been
I
there.
know, shouldn't be here.
No. So
Yeah.
I left and my doctor was like, go get a chest x-ray done. And then they're like, you've got pneumonia. Here's your medication.
Yeah, when you told me you had pneumonia, I was like,
That's
oh my
the
gosh.
worst.
But it makes sense though why I felt so terrible. Because I mean, I literally felt like a truck had hit me Monday morning.
Did you go to the doctor, Alice?
So I did not go to the doctor, but I didn't go to the elf shop on Tuesday, but Monday I had to like load it all up and take it to the elementary. And so when I went there, the principal, Mrs. Payne, and the office administrators, Angie and Tara, were waiting. And I was like, hey, you might not want to get, like, I'll stay back. And they were like, oh, you just come in. Everything's already in here. I guess the attendance is way down. If it exists, it's been in their building. And
Right. Oh, no.
And then yesterday was the elf shop at the upper. Mm-hmm. And there was a class that I think they had just walked outside from somewhere. And I feel like if you have a cough when you're outside in the cold, it triggers a little bit.
Absolutely.
So I was up at the front of the classroom ready to give my little spiel on what we were doing. And it was like a symphony of hacking. And like literally all us PTA moms were like,
Oh my gosh.
And what was
I would have had
crazy-
my mask on at that point. I would have been like, stay away.
I was like, oh, buddy, you couldn't make it?
Yeah.
Like, but all the teachers, I couldn't believe the attendance. All the teachers were there. Like,
Wow.
So praise the Lord, they're not getting sick. And this is like tangent of being sick, but like we have some awesome teachers in our district.
Yeah.
So many of them, like every classroom we would go to, I was like, man, I would love if my kid had that teacher.
Right.
As a teacher. So it just felt real.
Absolutely.
Besides everybody being sick and
Yeah.
germy, it was a really good experience.
Good.
So, yeah.
Speaking of sickness, we were talking about that, about the attendance being low. And then Lauren Brooke mentioned on the waffle the other day about year-round school
Yeah.
to try to avoid. I know, but she had a point. I've always said no to that. I've always been like, oh my gosh, no, like the kids need a break. But
No.
I know, but if you think about it, like those long breaks in between, and it would kind of help working moms out
Yeah.
for the summertime. Because now, luckily, with my situation, Phil's off during the summer, and so he can, well, he's not really off, but he's got a light load during the summer, and so he can kind of help pull the weight. But it's hard during the summertime when you're working, you know,
Yeah, I'm
to
going to
provide.
find that out fast this summer.
You are. So, and luckily you've got your parents, you know, and you've got lots of other family members and all that stuff. You can kind of juggle the boys, which is what everyone does. But whenever she said that, I was like, hold on a second. That kind of makes sense a little bit.
That's what California does.
Okay, California. I remember them saying that. I did a little bit of like one Google search research, and I didn't find a lot of great like
Feedback?
yeah, like
Uh-oh.
these are some just little things like one of them was like a benefit was like teachers having a year-round job. But then I was like, do teachers want a year-round job?
Right.
I mean,
They're like, we like
yeah.
having the summer off.
And then like vacationing at different times of the year and decrease overcrowding. But I don't feel like we have a ton of that. But they were talking about like it can be expensive, keep, running the buildings.
Yeah. But if you're off during the summer, what is it? 2 months or 3 months, 2.5 months. But you would just take those breaks different times of the year. So why would it affect?
Well, okay, so some of them were talking about how they would go like in phases. Like there would be 3 cycles of kids that would be staggered throughout the whole year to prevent overcrowding. So they would be open year round.
Okay.
So that's what this.
Okay.
But,
Okay. Then I don't like that.
yeah.
I don't like that.
And
I was
so-
thinking of like shut the school down, just like you do in the summertime. Like
Yeah.
no kids.
But the schools don't even shut down in the
You know.
summertime because they have summer school.
Yeah, but I mean like with I guess that's true too. But I meant like shut it down, no school, like no kids there,
Yeah.
and then take your break and then carry on.
And I totally get it for working moms too. Like I can sympathize. My kids do summer sports, so I can't imagine. You know what I mean? I'm
True.
like, oh, that would really throw a kink
Yeah.
in.
It would be a major adjustment. But Fair Grove, they don't go to school on Mondays.
Well, I was just about to say, I'm surprised we haven't gone to a 4-day.
Yeah.
I feel like some smaller schools around, And I think people like are kind of like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But then like once they get used to that schedule, end up loving it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know how to feel about that. Again, being a working mom, I don't know,
yeah.
that being off
yeah.
that Monday or having, to find extra
Absolutely,
daycare
yeah.
or whatever that Monday. Now I say daycare, I mean, he's 7, so it's not like it's too, that big of a deal,
no,
but
you need that time to work.
I mean,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
I don't know, probably lots of different opinions out there about that.
Yes.
Should we put our comments back up?
Yeah. How do you do that?
yeah.
I was wondering that too. I was like, I wonder if anyone's commented on anything.
Oh, we hope they have.
I know. I can't remember how to do it, Megan. Do you remember?
Give me a second.
Okay, while you work on that, I was just going to ask too.
My dad said good morning.
Good morning,
Oh,
Mark.
good morning.
Thank
Morning,
you for
Mark.
watching.
He's watching, Dad.
I know I saw him this morning at your house. And
Yeah, he walks in. He goes, I just want you to know that Cass just drove by. I was like,
He called me Cass.
yeah.
That's cute. But yeah, I gave him a really big wave this morning. He was checking out all the flags because they are about to like do something in our yards or whatever. And they've got all these flags. And he was like over there throwing a study, like, what are they doing these flags for? Like, what's this flag for?
Marky Mark. He said, morning, ladies.
Morning. Okay.
awesome.
I'm sorry, Alice, you were saying
no,
something.
I was just going to ask how you guys are doing on your Christmas shopping. Like, do you have like a percentage that you're finished or
I have
still working?
Sydney and Holly.
Are those friends?
Those are my
family?
cousins. Yeah, sorry. Sydney and Holly. Cody and I need to get our white elephant gift for my family Christmas. And then I feel like I bought stuff for the boys, but I just like, I can't think of anything else to get them. So I'm just kind of like,
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about my shopping progress, I guess. I mean, I think I've got like just a few more little stragglers. The teachers, because I want to buy.
Crap,
Yes,
the teachers.
Told
you.
Yes.
I was thinking about that the other day.
I already know what I'm getting the teachers, but I just have to.
Are
I
you
just
still
have to
doing your potpourri and your
Yes.
gift card? I love
Yes.
that idea.
So that's what. So I already know. So it's like
Yeah.
it's going to be easy to put
Yeah.
it together. I just need to like run to Apple Market and get all the fixins and stuff. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're pretty much done. Phil's been my little helper, elf shop. He's been my little elf.
Little elf.
Awesome.
So he's
Phil.
been running errands in town, and I'm like, hey, we need to buy a headlamp for this kid, and we need some socks, and we need this, and we need a gift card here, and so he's been beat
Does
bopping.
he enjoy doing that
He
stuff?
loves
Oh,
running
that's
errands,
awesome.
and I hate running errands because
Okay,
I would rather just
perfect.
stay at home. So I just make him a list, and then he just goes out and does
I
it
feel
for
like
me.
that'd be like the reverse with like Cody and I. I'd be like, okay, I'll run the errands. Have fun here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not me. I'm like, thank you. You could do all this. So yeah, how's yours, Ellis?
It's coming along. Being sick this week really put a
Yeah,
damper
me too.
on my
Gosh.
progress.
Me too.
But
Right.
luckily, a lot of places have where you can like order it and then just go pick it up. So
Yes.
I did a lot of like random ordering it in bed on Sunday.
Yeah.
So then I was getting all these texts. I was like, oh, what did I order from there?
Oh my gosh. I saw a thing on Facebook that said, I've ordered so much stuff at this point. If a llama showed up on my front porch, it just is what it is. And I'm like,
Yes.
that couldn't be more true because I got a shipment yesterday and it was a giant box. And I'm like, I don't even know what's inside this box. And then once I opened it, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I ordered that. But I mean, it's at this point, I don't even know what's out there, you know? Well,
Same.
and I'm getting a little nervous because there's a few gifts and I ordered them from Amazon like over a week ago and it says delivery date pending.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm starting to sweat with those.
we've got plenty of time.
So
That's
yeah,
what
I may
I
have
tell
to.
myself. We got
Yeah.
plenty of time.
Well, and I may
time.
have to go see if I can find what they were in the stores or something. I don't know, but I'm getting pressure. I'm feeling pressure with that.
Are you usually done by now, or is this?
No, this
per
is pretty
usual?
typical, Cassie.
Gotcha.
I usually drop the
Yep.
ball and then because I always
You're
think
not dropping the ball.
Well, but I always
Me
think
too.
I have more time.
Yeah.
you know,
Same.
it's always like,
Same.
oh, it's a month
Same.
away, and then it's like, oh my gosh, it's next week. You know,
See,
and it just creeps up on you.
Since I'm not working next week, I think I'm going to drop the kids off at school Monday morning. And then I think I'm just going to be like, okay, you're just going to go, you're going to finish all of it. It's
Yep.
all going to get done right now.
Yep, that's the way
And
to
then I'm
do
just
it.
going to get it all done.
Yep,
And then the rest of the week, I'm going to organize everything.
yep.
There's many reasons onto why I'm going to organize this coming week.
Well, it's better to start the new year very organized.
yes.
Yeah, and then you can teach us all about it in the new year.
You know,
I need to
I'm just saying.
organize.
Absolutely. Uh-oh. Well, yeah. Do you need to take a drink of water?
No, my eyes. Please don't make me
Don't
laugh
cough
this
your
morning.
pneumonia on me.
I'm not contagious anymore. This is my last day of antibiotics. No.
Speaking of Christmas gifts and shopping, do you guys have like a gift that stands out that you've received over the years that was like super memorable or like it would go down as your favorite? favorite gift of all time. While you think about that, I actually do have one. My sister made me. I felt like you were looking at me like, oh, I got to think about that. Sorry,
I did. No, you sent. Yes, you told us about this.
No, I wasn't
and
trying to cut you off.
No. I'm thinking.
Okay. So my sister made me a scrapbook cookbook of all of my mom's like go-to recipes growing up.
Oh,
and
cute.
it was like she's so crafty, but she like made it look like my mom's cookbook on the outside. Anyways, and so I don't really cook out of it a ton, but I have it, and it just feels like
Yes.
all the recipes that like, you know, my mom, her go-tos, like if I want to.
Not to piggyback off of that, but not to steal it. But yeah, my aunt did that for all of us in my family a couple years ago.
that.
And it was like a scrapbook, you know, and she had put it together. And I do use it like for whenever I have to, okay, like my egg noodles that I made like for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving or whatever, I have to refer back to that. And it's cute like to have this little homemade scrapbook recipe book, you know.
Yes.
My other gift I was thinking of whenever I was younger, my sister bought me like a teddy bear. And she's 4 years older than me. So I was a little bit, you know, she like picked it out for me and it had like glitter on it and stuff like that. Anyways, she hid it from me in the house. And that was like part of my surprise was like, oh, go here, go here. She did like a little scavenger hunt and she eventually put it in the dryers where it was. Anyways, but I think I even still have that teddy bear to this day. It just meant the world to me. So
That's
I think that's
sweet.
probably the most memorable for me, I guess. Megan?
I don't really think I have one.
Wow. So no one's ever given you a no pressure, Cody,
So
if
many
you're
good
watching
ones.
this.
You can't narrow it down.
No pressure, Cody.
No pressure at all.
No, I mean, every year, like,
You get good stuff.
I just will tell my mom or whoever, like, yeah, this is what I'm wanting,
Yeah.
you know?
That's kind of what we talked about last week. Do you just tell them what you want and
Kind
then
of,
you don't?
yeah.
You know?
Occasionally they'll be like, they'll surprise me.
Yeah.
Or, like, my grandparents give me cash and then I just go and,
Get what you want.
Buy
I mean,
what I
let's be
want.
honest. That's really where it's at. That's what
yeah.
I would prefer.
yeah. But I don't know. I just haven't gotten something, like, super memorable on Christmas.
Like your entire life? Like a Barbie doll? Like whenever you were like dreaming of like the perfect Barbie doll and then like,
I remember I got
you know.
anatomically correct twins, like baby twins when I was little. 'Cause I
Okay.
was obsessed with babies.
Okay.
And I guess that makes sense.
Boy, I didn't see that coming.
Oopsies. But like I always loved like playing baby, and like my parents got me a double stroller. I had a girl and a boy.
Yeah. Sorry, do you see what's behind us? Raj Got Talent.
Hey, is that us?
Is that us?
Yeah, sorry.
Are we the talent? Are we the problem?
Are we the drama? That's what it is, yeah. Are we
am
the
I
drama?
the problem?
Am I the problem?
So I mean I love that.
Yeah.
But like that was so little.
I know, but still, you remember remember
I
it.
do remember it. And I played with those baby dolls for a long time until they got in the pool.
See?
And they got the arms filled with water.
Oh.
And
Let's
then I
hope that
took-
doesn't happen to your real life children.
Hey, well, they're fine. They're all good.
They've made it this far. We're good.
We're 7 years in, man. Like, woo!
They're good. Oh, Bill.
It was Sydney. I ignored it.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, what'd you get me, Megan? Oh, gotcha. Oh, nice try, Sydney. Nice try. She's not giving it up.
sweet.
She's not giving it up.
Speaking of recipes, I just thought of this. I have a girlfriend who she buys like little cutting boards at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and there's somewhere you can go and get like a recipe in your grandma's handwriting or whatever, and get it like engraved onto the cutting board. She showed me somebody had gotten it for her, and it was the cutest thing ever.
my
So
gosh.
just along the lines of like recipes as
Oh
gifts,
my gosh,
it
I would
was-
love that.
Yeah, wouldn't you love that?
Well,
Well, you
and-
could display it like.
My mom is obsessed
cute.
with like old recipe books, and she's
Yeah.
got millions of them. And in fact, I give her a hard time because I'm like, this is not necessary. But a lot of them were hand-me-downs from her mom, and they do have her mom's handwriting in them. But I've seen people do that and make it into wallpaper.
Okay,
Have
we
you
were
seen
just talking.
that?
I was just going to
Yes.
say that too.
Like on one of your
Yeah.
walls in your kitchen, and you get it in your mom's hand or your grandma's handwriting or
Yeah,
whatever.
or your pantry, or like
Yes.
somewhere.
Isn't
Yeah,
that so cute?
Yeah.
But I like the scaled down version of putting it on a cutting board. That's really
Yeah.
cute. And that'd be
Something
something you
about-
can hang on to.
Yeah, and something about somebody's like handwriting makes it like super
So special. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Does anyone have any plans this weekend? Any fun Christmas plans?
No, but I have a fun Christmas plan for right now.
Oh, yeah. Let's play.
Play a game.
Yes, let's play.
Okay.
I love games.
Okay. So these
You really had to
are-
convince her.
Yes. Oh Jesus, I got wrinkled. I'll keep that one. Okay. These are
I have never.
Oh, gosh.
Never have I ever.
Oh, boy.
Here you go. These are my
Oh, I got to make sure it's on the
I have.
screen.
yes.
I have
Okay,
never.
can you hear me? I'll move this way. Okay, ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Alice, are you
play
going to
two.
be okay
Yeah.
to do
I'm
it?
good.
Okay.
Okay. First one is pretended to like a gift.
I mean,
I
absolutely.
feel like it's like the right thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the right thing to do. Oh my gosh, I
mean,
love
but that's-
it. This is, it's in the color I wanted it, everything. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, let's be honest. I mean,
It's
you know,
how we
you
teach
feel
our kids like just say thank you.
Just
They're
say
like
thank you
they go through
and
that
move
phase
on.
of like, I already have one of these. I'm
Yeah.
like, like
Yeah.
thank
Or like,
you.
what is that? No.
Yeah.
I did feel bad because my mom got me these like little tong things last year, and I opened them and I was like, "What do I use these for?" But she was just trying to think of cute little things that were
Yes.
clever. That like, oh, Cassie probably doesn't have like these kind of tongs, and then she got them for
Do
me.
you use them?
I literally use them all the
Okay.
time. And she came to my house the other day and she goes, "Aha, you use them." I was like,
I know you
I didn't
better than
think
you
I
know
would.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways,
awesome.
that's too funny. Your dad said something. We still have the boy.
okay.
What's that mean?
We
My,
still
my
have
mom said
the
that.
boy.
She meant the
Oh.
baby doll. Apparently they still have the baby doll.
baby, the boy
That's
baby.
cute. That's
They're
cute.
anatomically correct.
Wow.
That's cute.
Isn't that weird?
Yep, I love it.
Okay, the next one is regifted a present.
Ooh,
Oh, Cassie.
I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't think of one. I thought maybe I would have too, but I couldn't.
Like I'm sure I have at some
Shame
point
on
over the
you.
years. Yeah, but like something that like a candle. Like
Oh,
because I'm
yeah.
not big on candles and like
Oh,
I
really?
yeah, like the scents
I
sometimes
love
are
candles.
too off or you know what I mean? So I'm sure I have over the years been like, "Hey, this is a beautiful candle and I don't want to waste it. So
Yeah.
here I'd like to give it to you."
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. Sorry.
Okay, what about
Sorry, not
returned
sorry.
a gift?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I mean 100%.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was like, if you got somebody something and they wanted something different from the same store, I'd be fine with that.
I mean, absolutely. You want them to be happy,
yeah,
right?
yeah, not just sit in the
Yeah.
drawer. Okay, had to shop on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Really?
We've always had plans on
Never.
Christmas Eve. I don't shop on Christmas Eve.
No, we've had to
that's
like make
impressive.
a few last minute like, crap, I forgot about that person.
Mine
and
is
then
Charles because he doesn't want anything, and then it'll get, and I'm like, okay with that, and then it gets to Christmas Eve, and I'm like, really, nothing. And then I'm like going to
Right.
go to places.
you know, so with my job, we have online like online stores and we sell gift cards. And Christmas Eve, you wouldn't believe the number of gift cards that are purchased
That's
online.
a great gift.
Because they can just print it off, to a spa.
Yeah.
Print it off and then put it in a stocking or put it in a
Yes.
card. Oh, I get order after order. It's like ding, ding, ding,
Oh,
ding,
that's
ding on
funny.
Christmas Eve.
That's
I'm like, there's all the
funny.
husbands
All the
coming out to
husbands,
buy all the wives, the massages
Hey,
and the facials and
At
all
least
that.
they're at the right place.
Hey, that's absolutely
Send
right.
Charles there. Like, hey, Cassie up on Christmas Eve.
I need a
Exactly.
massage, man. I should
That's
get
right.
one before I go back to school. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, forgot to buy someone a gift.
Ooh.
I don't remember.
I like
Well,
to do that.
no, I've always figured it out.
Okay, what about passed off store-bought food as something you made?
No.
Nobody trusts me to cook that much.
No, and I
so-
would be, I'm too honest of a person. I'd be like, I didn't make that.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I'd be like,
literally
I
will
got
just-
it.
I show up and I'm like, yeah, it's in the package that I bought it in. So
Right.
like, there's no question.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about had a Christmas cooking disaster? I don't really do much of the cooking.
My mom made mashed potatoes once that everyone hated.
I mean,
Remember that, Mom?
I mean, I'm sure I have, but I can't, nothing's coming to mind.
No
but
one,
I mean,
no one has let her make mashed potatoes since then.
how do you mess up mashed potatoes? Does she like scorch them or something? Like, you know,
I
whenever
don't
you
know
have 'em
what
in the
it
pan?
was, but it was bad. I don't remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, but and no one has let her make mashed potatoes. I don't think she's ever made mashed potatoes since.
So someone in my family tried to make mashed potatoes one time and added, I can't remember if it was like they added like chicken broth or something to it. And it, tasted off. And like everyone, and I don't even think anyone even said anything. We all just kind of like took bites and we were like, and we all just kind of like looked at each other.
It's like on Friends with the trifle.
Yes.
I'm gonna go enjoy this on the
On the deck.
on the deck,
Yeah.
so that I can. What does Chandler say? So I can like watch whilst I eat it.
That's exactly what we did.
That's funny. I don't do much cooking on Christmas.
That's true. I don't either. So yeah.
Okay, what about spent Christmas in pajamas?
Oh, every year.
No, I mean, because I always have somewhere to be.
I love the idea. I love people's cute pictures, like all.
That will be us on Christmas
And
morning.
I'm like,
Oh, the matching
Jamie,
PJs.
well, just like when people get all ready and cute on Christmas Day.
I got all 5 of us matching pajamas.
Oh my gosh. See, I'm not a matching pajama kind of girl. Now for the boys, I got them matching pajamas.
And I made us shirts. We're lit.
Even for
In your
Cody?
free time.
Oh, poor Cody.
Poor
Cody's,
Cody.
I know Cody's like, what did I get myself into?
First, he probably's like, this chick is crazy. No, I got his matching pajamas, so we all have like the plaid,
Like plaid, yeah.
like white and black plaid, and then their long sleeve white shirts, and it says Griswold Christmas Tree Farm.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited.
At least it's a good one. It's not embarrassing for him to wear.
No,
you
and
know?
he loves those PJs. So he can
Okay. That's good.
Okay, last one, and I thought of you, Megan, when I read this, when I was trying to pick these all out. Ended up in a fight over a Christmas game.
Okay, I never have because I'm not
You do
competitive.
Games.
We do
Yeah.
games. We
I
fight.
love the idea of games.
We do games and we fight about it. And Dad cheats.
But everybody's still like good at the end.
Oh yeah,
okay.
no. There's just like some tension sometimes because it's like my dad will be playing. He'll be playing a game and he gets like really slow sometimes, and he'll be sitting there like really like
Mark, isn't that so sweet?
like really trying to think of like his next move, and you have everyone else in the room going like,
just move it. I'll just
put
do it already.
the card down,
Yeah.
man. Like we are.
See,
Come on.
I feel like that's how my family is. They're really competitive and stuff, but
yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, we're
I
so
couldn't care
competitive.
less. I'm like,
Oh.
I'm just here to have fun.
Yes,
you
that's
know?
me.
So I'm like, I don't even care.
No, we played Celebrity. We had like a family game night, and it was the first time. I think it was the first time Cody had played Celebrity with us, and I was like really getting into it. And he looks at me and he's like, "You need to." I was like,
Bring it back down.
Excuse me.
You're like, this is only the beginning.
This
Do
is
you
a
have a favorite game that you guys play with your family?
I love Celebrity. Like it is hands down. But
Is that the one where like there's different rounds?
so there's 3 rounds.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Everyone puts in
Yeah.
like 5, and it could be anywhere from like Bugs Bunny to like
Yes.
like the president. Like it can be as any. I mean, we put in like the last time we played, there was like 3 Pastor Justins in ours. So like, and
Oh,
as
funny.
someone always throws in my dad because it's just really funny to
that's funny.
act out. It's hard not to. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite games. But Telestrations, the
That's a
one that
good
we
one.
played. Have you ever played that?
No.
It's
we
funny.
played Telestrations after dark.
It's like Pictionary meets the telephone game.
Okay.
And then we have the adult version, so it just gets a
Okay.
little bit more fun.
So there's
Yeah.
a version that your kids can play. I feel like I'm still in
I
that
don't-
like
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen it. I'm sure they have one. The thing is, it was like on the cards, like they're not all like bad, you
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah.
but they're just like, you know, it's
They
not-
end up naughty after.
it ends up always,
Okay.
but it ends
As
up
it goes
just
around.
being, yes, because we played on my birthday.
yeah, don't do that.
No, don't do that on my birthday.
Hey, but really though, if you're looking for a fun game for the holidays, cover your assets. It's really, it's
Cover
like
your
a
assets?
cover your assets. I don't know if we've ever played this. That's the one I taught Alex how to play when he was at our house like last week or whatever.
Okay, so kids can play.
Did-
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. And, well, so like 7
Okay.
and up, it's
Okay.
a little challenging. So for even like Parker's got a hang of it now because we play it so often, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. We got it. I got it on
Okay.
Amazon, but I think you can get it anywhere. Cover your assets.
Didn't
It's
you
a lot
say
of fun.
Alex has a good poker face?
Oh my gosh.
Did
I
he
could
throw
not.
you a wink?
No, but he was he accidentally like showed his cards, so I saw one, and then I'm like, Alex, are you sure you don't want to challenge me? And he's like, no. I mean, it just straight face. I'm like,
That's awesome.
oh gosh, Megan, you're in trouble
gets-
because
he
he
gets
didn't give it at all.
He gets that from me. He's got his.
But
game
he did
face
great.
on.
We played one round and he did great. So
Got his game
I
face
love
on.
game recommendations, especially that kids can play. Because
Do so Telestrations for sure. And I bet they have like a family version.
Yeah.
There's another one that's like, you know, like the games like Apples to Apples and stuff like that. There's one that's for families. It's like it's in a yellow box. I'll text it to you. It's a family one. And it's so funny because all the cards, like it's just like Apples to Apples or Cards Against Humanity or whatever. But it's like, you know, my aunt stood up in the church service and she said, and then you have all your cards. And so it's like our family really gets into it
That's
because
fun.
obviously we picture, you know, our family when we're like reading the cards.
right.
So, but we have our family Christmas on like with everybody, like when Tiffany and Tommy come down and stuff, Abby's older sister. That's on the 22nd. And basically, we just get, it's just wild.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's
it's
so
really
fun.
just
I know,
wild.
it's so much fun.
Sounds
So,
fun.
and I'm
Love it.
super excited for Cody to go because he hasn't met Tiff and Tommy yet or their kids. And he hasn't seen all of us together like
Oh yeah.
at once. And
It's
I'm
going to be
like,
a hoot.
you're in for a treat, man.
Yeah, he's gonna love it, though.
You're in for a treat.
We used to a long time ago get together every Christmas Eve, my family would, and then do karaoke. And so among other things, because my aunt and uncle used to have like a basement, and then they'd have like a pool table or like shuffleboard or whatever. And then we'd have karaoke over in the corner, and like all of us, I was younger, and so all the kids would, we'd all run around with all my cousins and stuff. It was just so much fun.
Do you have a karaoke go-to?
Yes, but I don't want to share.
You got to now.
It's that David Allen Coe, is that his name?
Sure.
It's You Don't Have to Call Me Darling. You don't have to call.
Does Phil sing too? Is he karaoke?
No, I don't know that we've karaoke'd, or
Oh,
if we
did you
have,
see
it's been a long time.
My mom said.
But what'd she say?
You guys are going to get a kick out of this.
The interview? Okay,
time
are we
is it?
running out of time? It's 8:00.
So when we were in high school, we would have, if we'd have a new boyfriend, we'd bring him to like a family dinner.
Oh boy.
And the guys in the family would do the interview. And they would pull the guy aside and they would ask him ridiculous questions to see how he would respond. And it'd always be really funny. And then if you ended up like dating that guy for a while, the whole experience was just funny. So
that's what you're planning on with
No,
him?
so Tommy, Tiffany's husband,
Uh-oh.
he got it the worst, probably. Like the worst whenever they interviewed him years ago. And so he had made like a comment, like when we came out and said like, oh yeah, we're together on Facebook. He had made a comment about like dating apps from like over the summer. And I was super ticked off and he would not take down his comment. So I told my dad and my dad called him and he was like, listen, like it's too early to scare this guy off. Like, don't. My dad told Tommy, he's like, don't ruin it for me, please. Like, so, and then my dad told Tommy, he goes, don't worry though. He's like, because come Christmas, and Tommy goes, the interview. So they are,
Okay,
Cody knows
fun.
about it. So they're going to do that.
Oh no.
And
Cody, I'm so sorry.
I think they might do it to Ethan too. Because
Oh.
Ethan hasn't done it, even though
Yeah.
Abby's like, well, he doesn't need to do it. We've been together for almost a year. And I'm like, and Cody's
Just
like,
trying to protect him.
yeah. And Cody's like, no.
fine, it's fine.
He's like, no, I think he should do it. I think he should do it too. Like, he should be put on this. Yeah. So, but it's just, it's all in good fun. And it's really just to see, like,
Oh my gosh.
how he reacts to
That's
their
making me
questions.
sweat.
I love it though. It feels like a movie. I'm like, I want to watch.
Yeah,
right?
right?
Yeah,
Like
let's live stream it on
Yeah.
Facebook. That'd
Well,
be great.
and I don't think they let the women watch. I
was
think
gonna
the
say,
guys, so it would be.
they pull
I'm not
them
totally
aside.
sure, so I'm gonna like my phone's gonna be over. But it's gonna
can't
be
do that.
like my dad, Cody, probably Ethan.
they excuse
Tommy,
themselves and go to the
Bill,
garage and have brandy and
Grandpa.
cigars.
So
and
then everybody's got a different version of how it went
Yeah,
down.
yes, and an interrogation
He's
lamp
gonna,
on his face.
Cody's gonna come out and be like, "Okay, so I'm gonna leave.
Oh my
We're done
gosh.
here." No, I'm just kidding.
I think I'm coming down with pneumonia.
I think I'm coming. I think you gave me your sickness. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
We gotta get out of here, baby.
gotta bounce.
Okay. Well, speaking of going,
That's funny.
that's really all I had for today. And
All
I had
right.
one Christmas quote
Okay.
that I was gonna end with. I thought it was good. It was by Brigham Young, and it says, I was just thinking about this because like all of our gift talk and trying to find the perfect gift, receiving the perfect gift, and I found this quote. It says, "Love the giver more than the gift." And so I
I
thought
love
it was
that.
a good
cute.
little
That
thing
is
to
very
remember.
cute. I know, because that's back to like, it's the gift, or it's the thought that
It's the thought that
counts.
counts,
You know,
yeah.
you were thinking of
Yeah.
me when you purchased this,
Yes.
and it's the thought that you were thinking of me is the nice thing, you know. So yeah, I love that.
Are you guys doing anything Christmassy this weekend?
Yes, we're gonna go have pancakes with Santa on the showboat.
Oh,
that's
Just
gonna be cute.
Gavin, he wanted to bow out because he already thinks he's too cool for all that stuff.
yeah.
And I was like, no, you're 7. We're still doing Christmas stuff. So I'm taking my 5-year-old nephew also.
Oh,
so the 3
good.
of us with one of my girlfriends.
We did that years ago. Parker
Okay,
was like,
how was it?
Parker was like 3 or something. So I don't even know if he like really remembers it. But Phil was not good on the boat because it like kind of rocks a little bit and it sways, you know. And I thought it was very entertaining because they have like a show going on. I mean, they
Yeah.
keep you very busy.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know. I didn't even feel like I was on the boat or anything until you look out the window and you see that you're on the water. But yeah, Phil was like like the whole time, like
That's what
trying to
makes
look
me-
down,
that's
like
what
okay.
makes me worried about going only on a cruise
Yeah,
I
don't
feel
know
like
if
I'm
I
going to
could-
look out
would
and
be
see the
long.
deep blue sea and be like,
Yeah.
we're all going to die.
Well, I've wanted to do it for forever, but my kids didn't eat pancakes. And then as soon as the
What
year
kind of kids
they
don't eat pancakes?
I could fill a whole segment with what my kids don't eat. But
I mean, Parker doesn't eat a lot of stuff
Ditto.
either, so.
as soon as they started liking pancakes, COVID hit. And then there was no pancakes with Santa, and I was like, dang. And so this year I was like, we are doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm
it'll be
excited.
fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
that's
It'll be
cute.
fun.
No, we
Yeah.
have his office Christmas party tonight.
Ooh.
So I get to
Where
dress
is
up.
that? Where's it
It's
gonna
in
be?
Springfield. I don't
Like at a
remember.
restaurant or-
I think it's, oh crap, I don't remember.
Do you have to
what I
dress
said.
up? You said last year you wanted to.
I don't remember what I said
Yes,
last year. Remember what I
yes.
said last year?
Yes, and you said because my
What did
partner
I
always had. Well, because my partner always has
Yeah,
a big
and I was
shindig.
like, man, I'm alone.
And then you were like, let's go to Tulsa together and like dress up and all that.
So, and I was down to like 3 dresses. I think I narrowed it down because I was like, okay, Cody, like which one? Like which one do you like? Because I can't decide. So I get to wear a dress and heels,
Wow.
Take a picture.
curl the hair,
Wow.
and we're gonna like Uber from his house over there and Uber back.
Fun.
I feel like it's just gonna be cute, but it's like a little nerve wracking because I'm gonna meet all of his like work people.
I mean,
Yeah,
who cares?
I mean, I don't, and his brother and sister in law will be there, but so we're gonna do that, and so I'm super excited. And then tomorrow we're just gonna like have like a family weekend, like
Yeah.
just spend time with the boys. We're gonna go, I think, drive through like the Ozark Lights,
Yeah.
and we're gonna do gingerbread houses, Christmas cookies. We're gonna watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with them tomorrow night.
Wow.
I'm gonna make chicken
You're
enchiladas.
just gonna throw up Christmas.
Yes. And then
Yes.
Sunday we have church, and then we're going to sit at home and watch, I think, the Chiefs game. And then we have my mom's friends' Christmas party that night.
Gosh.
So,
Lots and lots.
yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better. You're going to need all
Right?
your
Well,
energy
you
for
know-
all that.
You know
that
what?
energy.
We have like a week left before Christmas, and then it is a week before New Year's. And you know what? I'm just,
Ready to move forward.
ready-
So that's why you're
ready to do
keeping
it.
yourself busy to make everything go by faster. Hey,
yeah, or I'm going to go crazy.
one last thought about
Yes.
Christmas, because it's a lot of pressure and everything, and I just realized that a part of my Christmas tree, the lights are out.
Oh, no.
Well, but I noticed it whenever I put my tree up, like back in November. But ask me if I've put any lights on it.
That would be me.
But
there's a
I looked
strand.
at it
It's
yesterday.
fine.
I looked at it yesterday, and I was like, "Oh no, I never did." And then I'm like, "It's almost Christmas. Forget it."
That's how
Like,
we are with the lights on our house.
It's just too much work
We're
at this
like,
point.
at this
I'm like,
point.
exactly. I'm like, if I was going to put lights on there, I should have done that back in November, and I didn't. So I'm like, man.
I'm kind of proud of you. I feel like that would be something that would drive you nuts.
But I just try not to. I just look past
Yeah.
it. Luckily, we have like a 9-foot tree, and so it's like the top part. So whenever I walk past
Gotcha,
it, I
yeah.
don't,
You don't notice
really notice it. Oh goodness.
Well,
Okay,
you
well,
guys
yeah.
have a good weekend.
Yes, you too.
And,
It's going to be wonderful.
yeah.
Have a
And
good weekend.
Christmassy.
Yes, and we don't know if we'll be back next Friday.
I was just about to say, we'll
Yeah.
see you next Friday. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe after Christmas. So if we don't see you, then have
Yeah,
a Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Why is this flat today? Okay,
don't
Merry Christmas. Bye.